Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while. Please ignore that sound. That is my handyman. Maybe, I think it's my handyman, and he's probably working on something right now, so I do apologize for the little inconvenience and the noise. And so today in this video, I'm going to be talking about telling you guys the story of how I got detention when I was in high school, my freshman year in high school. Sorry, I'm working on a project really quick and I'm just finishing a row up. So this is a stupid reason that I got detention for, and it wasn't a really bad detention. It was just a 15-minute lunch detention, so it wasn't very long and stuff. So I'm gonna get started. So most of my school years, I was always pretty much a good student. Like, I followed the rules, and I made rules. I have gotten in trouble. Like, I've gotten benched a few times, and I got in trouble a few times. I only got in trouble like twice, where the school had to call my parents. I have gotten benched a few times in elementary school, but not as many as most kids have in my school. Not other kids at my school have. Not most kids, I would say other kids and stuff. But I made it through I did make it through my entire school years without having to be sent to the principal's office. I didn't do anything bad to the point where I got suspended or sent to the principal's office or expelled. I've always been a very good student. So one year, this was my freshman year in high school. This was when I went to a pretty strict private school in another city. So it was the day of my birthday, and my history teacher told me I had detention. And I was like, what for? And he's like, because you didn't finish your chore. Because at this school, we had to do chores after school. Well, like, we had to empty the garbage. They were all pretty easy chores. We had to either empty the trash, or we had to, sorry, that's a car. We had to either empty the trash, vacuum the floor, or I think sharpen pencils. I forgot. I don't remember because I haven't seen the school in so long. So I was at school one day and I was doing my chore, and I had emptied all of the trashes like I was supposed to. Then the next week, this was this was actually on my birthday. Pretty funny. My history teacher tells me I have a 15-minute lunch detention on Monday. I'm like, what? I was kind of shocked and confused because I don't even know what I did wrong. I'm like, did I do something bad to the point where I had to get detention? Or what did I do to make myself get detention? And I'm like completely confused. So after class, I talked to my history teacher, and I asked him, what did I do to get detention? And he's like, you forgot to finish your chore. There was trash left on the floor, and you didn't pick it up. I'm like, oh. I know it probably seems like a stupid reason to get detention, but this was a strict private school. Like, if you didn't finish your chore, you got detention and stuff. And then which is kind of like ridiculous, but honestly, that's the way the school was. And but you would get detention for main reasons like bullying people or not doing your schoolwork and stuff. So mainly you would get it probably for being late for class and stuff. So this was a very strict strict high school. It was a private high school in another city, and they were just really strict there and stuff. So my birthday was that weekend, and then Monday I got my detention, and I sat in there probably for 15 minutes, but we did get a good amount of time for lunch. We would get, I think, like a half hour for lunch, which is pretty good because some people don't eat fast and stuff. So I was only in there for 15 minutes, and then I just sat there, and I thought I was allowed to eat my lunch, but I wasn't and stuff. So I had to sit in the classroom with the teacher in charge of the detention for 15 minutes with I think, a group of other students. And it was a little boring, to be fairly honest, because I do hate sitting with nothing to do. But then after detention was over, I got to go and have lunch with my friends. So yeah, that was the story of how I first had detention and stuff. And I've never had detention. It was funny because I never had a detention in my entire life. I made it through my whole years of middle school without getting detention and stuff. But other than that, I was always a good student. I made it through middle school without getting a referral or sent to the principal's office, and I made it through high school without getting sent to the principal's office or suspended and stuff. So I was always a good student. That was my first and only detention I ever got when I was in middle and high school and stuff. So that was my story. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!